I am Stacy A and there is no E in my name, and I'm super excited. It's February 13th, 2016. Listen, it's a day before it makes a year. So on February 14, 2016, when was that? 2016, because it's 2017 now. Oh my God, it's so exciting. I've been in this thing for an entire year, and I want to be able to give back somehow in the best case scenario that I think I could give back and provide some value to you, my subscribers, my awesome people, my Comfort Killers. Oh, I love you so much. The best way that I could do this is to provide you the Comfort Killers Handbook 2.0. The Comfort Killers Handbook was something that I originally wrote in less than 24 hour, because I set a goal for myself. That was the entire scope of the book, the handbook, was I'm going to do this thing. I always left tasks undone, and I always started and stopped things, never got back to it. So this task that I said, I'm going to write a handbook for the Comfort Killers. I just started this website, and I need something to give away for free. And my little research online, I needed to find out something. And what people had was they had this ebook, to get people on their mailing list. So I said, let me embed that kind of strategy in. And it was just so that I would be able to give you something, because really you came to a website and there was nothing on it. There was a couple pictures of me and, maybe a couple articles. It was so new. So I decided to start to write a handbook, and that was the goal. And within writing that handbook in less than 24 hours, I learned something about completing tasks and eating the frog, such as Brian Tracy would say, eat the frog, get that important thing done and do it to completion, and you feel good. Know that when you have something on your to-do list, right, in the morning, and you write it all down and you have it to do, and you're like this, you want to put the line right through it, right? You want to be like, whop. And if you don't finish it, you feel kind of like there's something bothering you, right? There's something you can't really identify what is bothering you, but what is bothering you is the fact that you left things undone. You left tasks undone. So the main reason that I did that was to discipline myself to say, you know what, Stace, I could do it. Okay, I could set a goal and make it happen. There's nothing that should be able to stop me from making it happen. So what I'm going to do is give you the Handbook 2.0. And in this handbook, it's going to be critical because I'm going to give you the business lessons that I've learned. Of course, I'm going to give you those 22 affirmations, the Comfort Killers affirmation. If you already read that first handbook, that's what is in there. But the 22 affirmations I'm going to provide for you. And then I'm going to give you the story about the whole Grant Cardone TV deal. I'm going to give you the story of what I've learned, how much I've made. People are going to be like, whoa, how much I invested in this company, and doing things like that. So providing you so much value so that you could be like, oh, this person, Stacy A. there's no E in her name, did this thing in a year, and what if I did my thing in a year and consistently and proactively, purposefully, with a purpose and a mission? Because my mission in life is to teach millions how to get uncomfortable and really invest in that mission, invest in myself to get better and be better every day, to think better, act better, and live better in a whole totality, the 360 scope of life. That's what I've done, and I want to be able to give you that so you could see that you could do it too. And that's the bottom line. I want you to know that if you dedicate time, hours, sacrifice, if you get the right attitude, the mental capabilities, the character, the ethics, if you employ that in yourself, that you could do it too. And the Comfort Killers Handbook 2.0 will do that for you. The way to get it, though, is because it's so specific and I want to give back. And those that were the number one person on my mailing list, 2, 3, all the way up to the large mailing list I have now, that is the only way to get the Comfort Killers Handbook 2.0. So I implore you to jump on thecomfortkillers.com or hit the link below, because it's going to ask you to subscribe, give me your name, give me your email address, and you get this thing. And I'm gonna release it very shortly, but you gotta be on the list because that's how I'm gonna release it. So thank you guys. Ooh man, oh man, I feel so good. It's Monday. There's another episode on Grant Cardone TV coming out today. It's entitled How to Purchase Your First Rental Property for Passive Income with my good friend Thelonious C. Jones out of Atlanta. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm flying to Atlanta, heading there on that big boy 737 Southwest Airlines. Coach, baby. And we get the most out of Coach because I'll be there reading something that gives me this thing. And so I'll be there and we'll do a live webinar. In fact, that link, if you are interested in how to purchase your first rental property, that link is down there below. It's a live webinar, and after that it will be an ongoing course. The price right now is $49. $50. I invested in myself this entire year. You'll be amazed with the price that I've invested myself in, that I took to invest in myself. But $50, it's minimal. I used to download tons of audiobooks, right? Piracy. But then I realized once I invested in myself and I have the knowledge, I went back and purchased these things because it meant so much to me from what that person provided, the value, the knowledge, the wisdom, the strategies, all those things that they provided. It's worth it. And the cost is cheap. It is cheap. Knowledge is cheap, baby. And if you're thinking otherwise, you got the game backwards. So $50 for this webinar, and it comes out February 15th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not available 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not to fret, not to worry. This thing will be a live webinar throughout. You could still ask your questions even after the live webinar is recorded. You could still ask your questions because it's going to go right into our email boxes. And then we answer it like that. And then it's going to be a course. So, and the price is going to jump up. So if you're unable to invest $50 in yourself, then I don't know what you're going to do when you see the price next. Because it's this type of activity that I had to do for a year. And that's why I want to jump on here to tell you what I'm going to do for you guys. Thank you so much for listening, for watching, for doing what you do, for making it the best Monday ever. Thank you for remaining uncomfortable. Thank you for supporting Stacy A. Cross. And there is no E in my name, the original Comfort Killer. My killers, jump on the website now. Tons of articles, tons of premium content. And again, if you're not on the mailing list already, please do so. Links are below. I love you. Remember, remain uncomfortable.